guys, I hope you are doing great. In this video, we are going to configure network device group through the information that we are going to get through a CSV file or through any Excel file. Okay, so this is the basic connector that I have to through which I'm going to communicate with Cisco ISE. The one thing I have to do is I have to import that package of CSV through which I'm going to read the CSV file. So this is my network device group file that I have already created in my directory, and there are two parent groups named as North and South, and every parent group has child groups which is in different name. Like North group has a child group of North Cisco router and another child group named as such. In the same way, South parent group has different two different child groups. One is South Juniper router and the other one is search. We are going to write a code. The code, what it will do is it is going to extract the information from this file and will create the network device group accordingly. Okay. So the first thing I have to do is I have to call that file. Actually, I have to open that file in Python. So my file is placed in the following directory. Okay, and the mode will be is as a read mode. So I can only read the information from this file. I cannot amend any kind of information on it. So the variable that is going to point at that file is device. I named it as device file. I will device file. Okay. Okay. Next thing what is going to do is I'm going the CSV package that I have import. I'm going to read that file through that package. Okay, so let's say network device group info will be network device group info will be, let's say I will name it as group info is we will get this information by reading the package CSV, and the function will be the reader function. Okay, and the file is as device file. This CSV file, the first group is actually the header, which I do not need of it. In order to move the pointer to the next position, the first thing I have to do is let's create a variable header with name as header, and I'm going to move the pointer from header to the next position. I'm going to call the function next, which is also part of CSV package, and I'm going to move the pointer of this file. Okay, at this point the pointer actually moves from this position to this position. Now I'm going to write a for loop in which I'm going to create network device group for each row. So network device group info. Okay, so I'm going to create a network device group for every row. I'm going to print the row information. Okay, let's run this. Oh, as you can see, the output that is shown to me, it is actually read by the CSV file. So they are giving me as a list. Okay, so I can use the option of list by using the indexing. Like this is placed at 0, this is placed at 1, this is placed as 2. I'm going to create a parent group. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to create a parent group. The parent group will be row 0 every time when the loop runs, so it will give every time a new list. Okay, so let's say the first list is this, so the parent group will be not 0 plus assign as row 0. Okay, this will be the parent group. Now I'm going to call that connector. Why I created this parent group, I'll explain you in a moment. So ISE API, I'm going to call that connector, which I have to create a network device group. The method will be creation method. Okay, so the parameter will be name. And I'm going to give this this variable as a value to this parameter. Okay, and the other option is other name. The other parameter of this connector will be other name, which will be remain to 0. What you're saying is like, so the first thing they're going to do is they're going to create a parent group. Okay, the parent group will be like this format, raw 0 and row 0. So if the output is of this list, so what he's going to do is going to create a north group, right, by using this expression, and it will give it to this variable. And okay, the parent group will be a north group. So this is how it is going to create a parent group. After that, I have to create child group. I have to see that do we have to create a child group or not? Is there any child group of this parent group or not? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the information. Number of groups that what is the total length of this list, right? So if number of groups is greater than 1, if we have one, so if we have only this information, the length of group will be 1. If we have this information, then the length of group will be greater than 1. Okay, then I'm going to create another for loop. Okay, in which I'm going to see child device. There will be any variable, but I acronym as a child device group number in range. So I have to see that, okay, how many times I have to run this for loop, how many, that will be dependent on the child groups. So child group will be given by the number of groups. So I'm going to run this information for loop for the number of child groups actually that is present in this information. I'm going to create another child group expression. Let's say child group will be the name group, which will be like, which will be this parent group, plus assign plus uh, the row will be same. Currently we are all of the process that is currently going on is with the first list only. Okay, we haven't moved to the next line yet. So the row will remain the same, but the option will be the counter will be cdgn, this one. Okay, so the first option will be 1. So this the total expression will it become like this, right? The total expression will be like this. This is the parent group plus assign assign plus LCD. Now I have to call again the same connector, ISE API connector, in order to configure the child groups as well. So the first function will be network device group. The method will be creation method, and the name, the parameter will be child group. Okay, and the other names. Okay, the other name parameter will be the same, which is row 0. As we are in the same list here, we haven't moved to the next list, right? So the parent group will remain the same in all of the case. Here's the parenthesis. In this example, we have two subchild groups. Okay, in the first group. So what it is going to run from the one option, one number like this, from this range. So in the first, the child group expression will be the parent group and the row 1, which will be they are going to create this child group, and in the next for loop it is going to run as row 2. It is going to create this option, right? So the length of group is 3, so it is going to run from 1 to 3. So the last number will be like, it is not going to run at that time, it is going to stop at 3. So let's run this. This is my lab ISE. So I'm going to run this code. Let's see. Okay, so the code runs successfully. Let's refresh my ISE. Yes, I can see there are two parent group named as North and South, and their subgroup also created accordingly. That is how we can create network device group by using the CSV file. Thanks.